Can you get it, baby? That's sad. We really got that.
The kick is up and it is good. All right. Well, the defense didn't match the energy. Instead, their offense matched the energy of our offense. So I don't know. Maybe this will be a back and forth high scoring game.
Yes, baby.
Um, but it looks like we're going to have to score points to beat these guys as we see Marquise Williams getting it on the end around. And that is a solid gain of 6 right there. Back in the duos again. We're really loving this formation so far. Here we go. Bringing a man in motion. We're going to pop it off to our wide receiver, and he's going to get to the outside, and he has enough to pick up about 6 yards in the first down. But that time, that is the B-back, Jordan Simmons, not going anywhere. And that's Alex Adams, I'm sorry. Number 7 is Alex Adams, who had got it on that little jet pass option there. Here we go. Getting it out to Kellum, but Kellum is wrangled up, and he's actually going to lose a yard, and it will be 3rd and 8. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. He had him, threw it a little bit late, and it looked like it was Israel Polk who couldn't hold on to that what would have been a difficult catch. So we're going to punt it away to the Bobcats, and hopefully our defense can step up a little bit here. The Bobcats coming out and a power look, twins to the left, a power shotgun look. Going to bring the tight end in motion to the right here. Going to hand it off to Tyus. He has a little bit of room, breaks a tackle, but he is stoned, and he only picks up about 4 yards. You'll take 4 yards on first down, but we'll also take 4 yards on first down, all things considered. Pistol look for this Bobcat offense this time. Tyus still in the backfield. Fakes it to him. Gonna throw it to an open receiver who sheds a tackle, and that is going to be a first down. And that was Navarro who threw that pass, and I couldn't see who the receiver was who caught it. But it was actually good coverage. It was an excellent throw and catch as well. So I can't complain about the coverage there. So they give it off to the backup running back. He's going to pick up about a solid 7 yards. That's Nolan McCormick. We've seen him earlier in the game. He and Tyus are, they're both like powerful backs, though Tyus is a bit more of an athlete. Here we go. Another pistol power look here. Going to give it off to Tyus. He has plenty of space. Terrible angle by number 6 there, Joey Hunter. Came down on a terrible angle trying to get Tyus, and it's not going to work out. And that is one of my gripes about this game, especially with the lower level. I get it. We're playing with lower IQ players and things like that, but you can't tell me that 9 times out of 10, no matter what level of football you're playing, if it's not Pee-wee and you've been taught you're in college, you're going to know how to take a proper angle. But that's neither here or there. That time it's Anthony Tyus once again. He picks up about another 4 yards. So you can't, if you're the Bobcat offense, you can't be mad. Picking up about 4 yards a pop every time. Here we go. Tyus again finding room with a little bit of patient running, but he is luckily tripped up and he only gets 1 yard. 3rd and 3. Shotgun this time for Navarro. He's going to drop back and finds a wide open man. Across the middle, sheds the tackle before he's finally corralled. And that is Rodarte, who has his second grab of the game. And it is a 1st and goal from the 1 yard line. Surprisingly, the Bobcats are going to stay in the shotgun here. Navarro dropping back. He's actually going to throw it, and it's complete. I don't know how we allow that to be complete. Darian Lewis was in solid coverage, but I don't get how we don't stop that pass right there. They're literally throwing the ball from the 1 yard line. We have to do better. 14-7 Bobcats. Here we go. Looking for some space. Looks like we had a little bit of initial room there, but it went away pretty quickly. And we will take over at the 19-yard line, and hopefully we can get an offense that looks more like the first drive as opposed to the second one. Split back look here. We're going to hand it off to Kellum. Kellum sheds a tackle. He picks up about 7 yards. So nice run by Charles Kellum. And I know I talked about Marquise Williams earlier, but Kellum is definitely the leader in this backfield right now, and I think he has a bright future with us here. This time, Bullock is going to keep it. He's going to pitch it out to Jordan Simmons, and he's going to get the first down easily. 1st and 10. This time we see Kellum in motion, handed off to Marquise Williams. He doesn't go anywhere. Duos to the right. Bullock is going to keep it on a speed option. It looks like he wanted to pitch it. Well, I can tell you for a fact I wanted to pitch it, but our running back was a little bit out of position, got a little bit ahead of us, so we don't get that pitch off. Now we're in a 3rd and 14 out of a split look. Bullock, he has time, but nobody's really open. He decides to dump it off to Marquise Williams. He's definitely not going to get the first down, and it looks like we'll be forced to punt the ball once again. They fair catch it here, and hopefully our defense can step up. 2 drives for the Bobcats, 2 touchdowns. So can our defense step up and get a stop here? Here we go. Pistol look for Navarro in this offense here. Gonna hand it off to Tyus, and he's gobbled up in the backfield that time. And that was Antavius Fish who gets him down for a 2-yard loss. Trips to the left of Navarro this time. Dropping back. Plenty of time. He's going to deliver to his receiver once again, and he has nothing but green in front of him. And he's off to the races. Luckily, we track him down. Joey Hunter gets him, but that's Rodarte once again making a huge splash for the Bobcats. We don't have a pass rush to speak of, and you can't expect your DBs to be able to stick in coverage whenever you don't have any sort of pass rush. So I don't know if I should be giving credit to this offensive line or I should be taking away some credit from my defensive line. Either way, we are not generating pressure so far as they hand it off once again to Tyus the third, and he only picks up, well, I say only, but he gets like another 3-4 yards there. That's just what he's been doing so far. But I came into this game praising my defensive line, and we haven't done much, and we keep staying in this nickel, and it's not working. So that's also me on it. There we go. This time, that's a good coverage sack. We really didn't generate a whole lot of pressure early on, but we got a good coverage sack there as they will kick a field goal through the super sim and get 3. But that's a dub for us on defense. After giving up 2 touchdowns, we only give up 3. So here we are in the I formation. Taj Bullock gonna play action, dropping back, looking for a receiver. There's really nothing there. They had doubled the receiver downfield. Looks like it was Israel Polk. Adrian Norton was coming across the middle, but there was like 3-4 guys in place to stop him as well. So nothing there. And it looks like we throw the screen to Kellum. He has some room, and he has just enough space to pick up the first down. We can pick up first downs. We just haven't been able to sustain drives so far. This time, Jordan Simmons cutting it back, finding a nice little lane there to run through. I thought he was going to be sprung on that one. One more block, and he could have still been running, but we will take the 6 yards. This time, we're more of it's not a traditional look. We got trios to the right, shotgun. Marquise Williams to the right. We're going to hand it to him. He runs into his own guy, and he gets nothing. Back into the duos look here. Duos to the right, twins to the right. We're going to run a speed option with Bullock. He pitches it at the last minute, and there we go. Kellum has nothing but green in front of him, and he will take it all the way to the crib. Touchdown, Zips. And that's what I was mentioning when I said that I like to make a lot of dangerous pitches or late pitches. Like right there was a perfect example. Get the defense to bite. Everybody bit. And right as they're hitting me, I get rid of the ball on the pitch. And Kellum's over there all by his lonesome. No one there to corral him, and he's able to outrun the defense. So that's what I mean by that. But 9 times out of 10 on this game, when you try to make late pitches like that, either it's a glitch, they don't allow you to pitch it. Nice tackle on the kickoff return there. And that's down at the 11. That's excellent coverage. But either they don't allow you to pitch it, or there's this glitch that happens where you push the pitch button and the ball kind of like glitches around, glitches around and disappears. So, but every once in a while you can get off one of those late pitches like that. But hopefully on College Football 26, they fix that. Here we go. Navarro on the play action has an open guy. I don't know what we were doing diving on the ground. I'm sure that was an accident, but either way, it's a first down. They don't get too far after the catch, though. And that's something, all things considering. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Navarro dropping back. He's going to have a lane to run, and he decides against it and just throws it away. Not really sure about that decision there by Navarro, as he's kind of gimpy getting up, but he had some space to run. Could have probably got at least like 3-4 yards, but he just throws it away. Here we go, Navarro dropping back. Plenty of time once again, and I should have had that interception, and the receiver is off to the races again before he's finally forced out of bounds. That's who else but Rodarte. But look at this replay. All user over here, and I broke on it so perfectly, and it should have definitely been an interception, but for some reason, when I pushed triangle, playing on the PlayStation here, it didn't register, and it's a completion. That's very disappointing because that should have been probably 6 the other way. As they throw to a wide open Tyus there, and he's hit it. He fumbles the football. Tyus tried to go airborne, and he is absolutely belted in the air. I didn't see who made the hit. Was it Joey Hunter? I think Joey Hunter recovered it. But let's take a look at the replay here. Oh, it was Damon David. So Tyus wide open here, catches the ball, tries to jump over. He actually tried to jump over a defender. Damon David hits him. No, actually, he tried to jump over Damon David. He's hit by Joey Hunter, and Hunter recovers it. And that's the biggest ball don't lie moment ever, because we know it should have been an interception, a user INT earlier. It didn't happen. As we see Bullock rolling out here, he's going to decide to keep it, and he gets the first down. But it should have been an interception. Didn't get it, but ball doesn't lie. Give me my ball back, because y'all knew that should have been mine in the first place. So here we go. Bullock throwing it. He is hit as he releases it, and that will leave us with a 2nd and 10 here. Bullock this time in a shotgun look, dropping back. Looking for an open guy on 2nd and 10. We have to get rid of it once more, but we will live to fight another down. It will be 3rd and 10. We haven't really done anything through the air so far against this Bobcat defense. We're going to put it up there. We had an open guy, but our receiver there, looks like it was Alex Adams, wasn't on the same page. He didn't turn. We tried to hit him with a back shoulder. He looked on the inside, and that one falls incomplete. And the passing game has looked abysmal so far for us. We put it back to the Bobcats here. So we do nothing with that turnover. Trios to the left of Navarro. Dropping back. Has time. He's putting it downfield, and we knocked that one away. And that was Damon David knocking that one away. The receiver definitely had a step, but Navarro underthrew that one. Get kind of lucky. They're back in the similar look this time. Here we go, Navarro. Plenty of time to throw. Finding a crosser once more. And he picks up an easy first down. Number 7, the wide receiver on that one, makes his first grab of the game. And that is a first down for the Bobcats. The defense has stepped up the last few drives. Can we do it again? Navarro. Lots of time in the pocket. Gonna complete it to his receiver again. Another piss poor angle. And that is going to the house for 6. And again, there you just see the terrible angles that these lower level players, these 1- and 2-star players take. And that was another example. I tried to click on to Darian Lewis, who's actually probably arguably our best player on defense, him and Nunnally. Nunnally has been a no-show so far as well, while we're mentioning him. And I'm just surprised Darian Lewis would take an angle that poor. I tried to click on him, but I was too late in the angle. It was already done. And then I think I was on Damon David, and we had no shot in catching him from behind. As we put that one in the air, and that one's knocked away. We kind of tried to get desperate there. Threw it up to Adrian Norton, and that's incomplete. We can't keep doing that because we don't want them to pull away here, but we do complete it to Israel Polk that time, and that is a first down. As you can see, Bullock is only 6 of 13 for 48 yards through the air right now. Here we go, dropping back here. And we're sacked. So the line breaks down there. To give our line credit, they've been playing pretty well so far. But they are teeing off on us. It's late in the second quarter. They're going to tee off. They're going to send pass rushers. They're going to send blitzes. So 2nd and 21 here. Bullock dropping back. Going to try and find it. That's what you don't want to do. Throwing an interception right to the defender. We should have probably just ran the clock out. We didn't. They get the ball back, and they're already in position to score as we just keep digging ourselves in a deeper hole here. And on that one, as we see Navarro throw it incomplete, trying to set up a screen, but didn't have time. But that one was completely on me. Should have just ran the clock out. Should have just lived the fight in the second half. But instead, they're going to have a chance to go up by 3 scores here before halftime. Here we go. 10 seconds remaining. Navarro dropping back. He's going to find his receiver, but I'm on that all day long. He doesn't go anywhere, and the Bobcats spend the timeout there. And as I was saying, it's showing Bullock threw a touchdown pass, so I'm guessing on that option pitch earlier, they counted that as a pass because we hadn't scored on a pass. We ran one in with Bullock, and I guess they're giving them a throwing touchdown. As you see us try to set up a return here, we had some space. If we were a little bit faster, maybe we get out there one more block, but it is what it is there. Now to just kind of get my halftime thoughts here. Honestly, the biggest problem on defense is we just give up the chunk plays too much. They complete a short pass across the middle and the receiver takes it to the house or for 30 yards or whatever. We've been seeing a lot of that. And the biggest weakness, you would think I would say secondary. The secondary isn't the problem. Our biggest weakness on defense is our pass rush, as it does not exist. We are not, I think we have 1 sack, but as you see that terrible angle, and I blamed Darian Lewis earlier, so that makes more sense. That wasn't Lewis, that was Joey Hunter with that horrible angle. So it makes more sense why the angle was so bad. But we haven't generated a pass rush. They've just kind of did what they want, carved us up through the air as we're seeing the replays here. We've held the running game to a minimal. That's who I was worried about. I was worried about Tyus in the running game. That's been minimal. But they've thrown the ball all over the field, and on offense, we haven't done a very good job throwing the ball at all, but that's not how our offense is built. We were running the ball really well, but I think we just kind of got away from that a little bit too much in the first half, so maybe we should get back to doing that in the second half. But first, our defense needs to make a stop here as we're already down by 3 scores. Here we go. Tyus is bottled up, and that is that's our guy there. I apologize. Nunnally, who gets the stop, and he gets another stop there, and it's 4th and 2. So the defense comes out and gets a stop. That's exactly what we want to see. Now let's see if our offense can capitalize on that stop and make something happen. Here we go. There's a solid return. Here we go. Bringing Alex Adams in the backfield. We're going to get the pitch off to him, and he has some room to run, and he picks up a solid gain, and that's a first down. And that's another way we want to utilize our wide receivers in this offense. As you see here, that we are going to get the keeper with Bullock, and he is going to pick up a solid 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Here we go. Speed option. Bullock, he has space. Bullock is off to the races. Can he go? Not quite. And Bullock does not have a lot of straight line speed, as you can see there. He was knocked down, but nonetheless, that is a phenomenal gain there. And we get the 1st and goal. We'll see what we can do with it here. Giving it off to Jordan Simmons out of the flex bone look, but we can't get in. This time, a power eye look with Bullock under center. Going to try and get it off to Simmons again. That doesn't happen. Going to pitch it out to Simmons, giving him a 3rd try. And the 3rd try is not the trick charm, as we don't get in there. This time we hand it off, and that is Marquise Williams, and he does punch it in for 6. And we are right back into this ball game here, 27-21. So the Bobcats have the lead, but we can definitely take the lead here, I think, if we get a stop. Here we go, bringing guys in motion. That's going absolutely nowhere. Stopped for only a 1 yard gain is McCormick. I'm not really sure where Tyus is. Oh, he's back in the game here now. Pistol look for Navarro. He has Tyus open in the flats there, but he seen him a little late. I saw him a little early. But either way, we get the pressure, and it's 3rd and 9. Navarro out of an empty look here. Going to go downfield. Has a receiver. He brings it in, and that is going to the house.
Turn your ass around.
Navarro has been lighting us up all day long, and the Bobcats will go for 2. Here we go. Navarro dropping back, has a wide open man, and a 2-point is good. Now, the explanation on that touchdown, the corner was actually in pretty good position, which I think that was I think it was Joey Hunter. I'm not sure, but maybe Paul Lewis. He was in good position, but the ball was actually, he overplayed it, and it ended up being a short pass, kind of like a back shoulder type thing like I talked about earlier. And there wasn't a whole lot we could do to stop it in that scenario. Aside from me, I should have probably clicked on and turned around, but I don't know. I can't be too mad at the coverage. It was an excellent throw and catch. But I wish we would have been able to at least hawk him down before he scored. As we get it off here, and once again, that is Alex Adams finding the edge, and that play has worked pretty darn well today. I think that was our 4th time running it. As we come out in the flex bone here, we're not giving up yet. 1st and 10 for the Zips. Here we go. We're going to fake it with Bullock. Bullock is going to keep it once again, and Bullock has done a lot of damage on the ground. As you can see, he's kind of paying the price here, though, as he has gotten his body pretty battered and bruised so far. But this is the first conference game. Ohio is a really good team in this conference. So as we make an error pitch there, that was kind of what I was talking about with the late pitch. As that's another thing I think they should tweak. But 9 times out of 10, if you don't have the option king ability or you don't make like a power pitch, that's how it's going to come out. So 2nd and 23 here. Bullock is going to send Kellum in motion. There we go. Bullock dropping back. He had a wide open receiver underneath, but he tries to throw it up top. And not up top, but to the next level of that. And we are intercepted. We would hold them on defense, luckily, and get the ball back. As you see Kellum rumbling here for about 6 yards. So it is still a 35-21 game. So we still have a chance here. And what's been a solid game here. As you see the running back comparison, Kellum actually has 100 yards to the 88 yards of Tyus. I didn't realize that Kellum had been getting it in like that, but we'll take it for sure. We'll take a win even more. As he fires here, Bullock that is, and he's going to find Adrian Norton. That's a 1st down. Bullock, after the split back look here, going to try and throw it to the outside again. I believe that was Norton again, but Adonis Williams Jr. is there to defend that pass that time. 2nd and 10 for the Zips. We are in a split back look once more here. Bullock dropping back, gonna find his wide open tight end there, Newell, and he is going to pick up about 7. So 3rd and 3. Gonna see Kellum in motion here. Bullock dropping back, has a wide open receiver, and that is caught by Israel Polk, who's been our best receiver this season so far. 1st and 10 for the Zips. Duos to the left, twins to the right this time for Bullock in this offense. He's going to hand it off to Marquise Williams. He has some space. He picks up 6 yards. And Williams has 35 yards on 8 attempts so far and a touchdown. All things considering, he's been solid on the ground so far. Now back in this pistol full house for the first time in the second half. Here we go. Bullock on the keeper. Made the right read, made the right decision, but that was pretty darn good defense by the Bobcats. Shotgun split back look here on 3rd and 3. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. Actually probably could have hit his guy over the middle, but instead he throws it incomplete, and it is 4th and 3. Gonna fire it in there, and that's caught by Israel Polk. And that's one thing I do like about this game is the placement passing mechanic because I didn't have any room if I just threw it normal. So I threw it behind Poke on purpose, and he's able to turn around and snag it for the first down as Kellum picks up 9 yards. And Kellum has been doing his thing today, and that is good signs for this offense going forward. Here we go. Shotgun split back. Kellum to the left. Marquise Williams to the right. Kellum's going to get it. He sheds one tackle, but he ultimately loses a yard as there was a lot of trash in there, and he couldn't quite swim his way out of it. 3rd and 2. We have a trio of pass catchers to the right here. Dropping back is Bullock, and he's going to find Israel Polk wide open across the middle. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Zips offense. I formation this time. Bullock is going to hand it off to the tight end, and that is 6 points for the Akron Zips, and that was Weisner who gets in on that carry. Not sure why he was in right there, but I think because Jordan Simmons was in the backfield. But either way, let's see if we could get a stop here. In a 35-28 game, Tyus had a little bit of room, but he does pick up 4 yards. And one thing I will say about Tyus III, Anthony Tyus III, is that he'll consistently get you 4 yards apparently. So here we go. Pistol look for Navarro in this offense. Gonna fake it this time to Tyus, and Navarro's not going anywhere. He's gonna lose yards, and that's CJ Nunnally who's going to get that stop. I think earlier I said Nunnally did something that he didn't do, but that's neither here or there now. Here we go. Navarro changes some things up. 3rd and 6 for the Bobcats. Dropping back, delivers to a wide open receiver who sheds a tackle, and somehow Kapongo is way downfield making the stop. But Navarro has absolutely carved us up for 370 yards and 4 touchdowns today. And that was a huge 3rd down conversion. We really need that stop. We didn't get it. But hey, what else is new? Here we go. Hand off to Tyus. Tyus makes a subtle move, jumps in the air, and he's going to be hit hard. But he does pick up 5. You would think that Tyus would stay on the ground after what happened earlier in the game. But nonetheless, he picks up 5 as they give a direct snap to him. And he is taken out once more by Antavius Fish. Back-to-back plays by him in the open field. 3rd and 1 for the Ohio offense. Here we go. Moment of truth here. We really need this stop. Can Akron do it? Full house backfield out of the pistol here for Navarro in this Bobcat offense. Here we go. I was there. I read it perfectly. Hit the gap and just whiffed on the tackle. And that might be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. That was a definite user error there. I can't blame anyone but myself. Oh, man. Here we go. Navarro keeps it, finds the edge. He picks up another 1st down. A 2-minute timeout happens. It's a minute 55 left. That's probably it. Here we go. Navarro's handing off to Tyus. He's going to be stood up and dropped. We spend the timeout. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Ohio offense here. Pistol look again for the Bobcats. Hands off to Tyus. He's not going to get much, but they continue to burn the clock here as Tyus goes over the 100-yard mark here. I was hoping we could keep him under 100, but he goes over 100. But nonetheless, we have stopped the run pretty good today. Here we go. Tyus gets it once more, and he dives into the end zone. Gonna kind of pad the stats there. 42-28 Bobcats. We're not just going to lay down, though. We are going to try and score some more points. As, of course, this game was closer than the scoreboard is showing. Wildcat look this time for Marquise Williams. He's going to keep it and has room. If he could have shed that tackle, he's probably still running. That's not really Marquise Williams' game. So here we go. 2nd and 4. What are we going to do here? Bullock in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. He can't find the edge, and he's dropped for about a 3 to 4 yard loss there. I believe that's a loss of 3. And it will be 3rd and 7 for the Akron Zips offense. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver, has a wide open receiver, and that is Adrian Norton, who's off to the races. Can he go all the way to the house? Not quite, but it will be first and goal from the 1. For some reason, there was absolutely no one out there on Adrian Norton as he ran kind of like a corner route, and nobody picked him up. It would have been cool if he would have scored, but nonetheless, we punch it in here with Bullock, and that will make the score more respectable here. We'll try an onside kick, but I don't think there's much more we can do. I have, believe it or not, I've recovered some onsides here, but only a couple out of like the 5 or 6 that I've attempted. But we can see here that that was Adrian Norton on that reception. I want to get back to him because, as I said, he hadn't really been making a lot of plays. He's a guy that's supposed to be our number 1 receiver who's at risk of transferring here. But we'll try the onside kick. Who knows what can happen? We still have 56 seconds left, and hopefully we can score. All right, I'm going to go with the high kick because that's the one that's been most successful for me so far. Put it up, hit him in there. We couldn't quite hit him. They're going to recover, and no doubt that's probably going to put this one in the books. So just to start talking about my final thoughts here, I think we played a good game overall. This is one of the best teams in the MAC that we faced here this season. And, you know, honestly, our pass rush has to be better against these good teams. They had a good offensive line, and Navarro had all day to throw. Anytime there's over a 70% completion, that's not good. But Navarro lit us up through the air. It seemed like every time his receivers made a grab, they, you know, were taking off on us or getting a whole lot of yards after the catch. You know, I think we got like 1 sack. We weren't generating any pressure. The secondary played decently well, aside from a couple of horrible angles. And, you know, our linebackers played well too, and we stopped the run fairly well. But on offense, it was kind of a mixed bag. You know, Bullock, he was efficient through the air. We threw a really bad interception, but aside from that, through the air, we were good. And on the ground, we did what we were supposed to do. So I can't really complain aside from the fact that we didn't have any pass rush and we didn't win. But hopefully we can correct some of these mistakes next time. And if you're liking what you're seeing here, like the content, like, subscribe, share, please, for the algorithm. You know, I'm trying to gain traction here. I know it doesn't happen overnight. But we will see you guys later, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever the case may be. Till next time.